I want to explain something to you. If you want to get to the next level, the universe is waiting. If you want to get to the next level, you've got to be that level now. It's up to you, because that next level is going to require a higher version of you, a healthier version of you, a more accountable version of you, a more integrous version of you, a more authentic version of you. Otherwise, you're going to drown. Imagine if I'm always pushing people away, or if I'm always blaming everyone. You think I'm actually ready for that next level? No, because I'm still not being mature about it. You got to open up your heart. Stop complaining about your life. When you complain, your heart is closed. You're caught up in your stories. You got to start living authentically. You got to start speaking your truth. You got to start setting firm boundaries with people. You got to hold people accountable. You've got to be accountable. You got to start getting honest and vulnerable with your feelings. You've got to initiate the change emotionally. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the relationship. Don't worry about what your purpose is. All of that will naturally happen when you fix yourself in here, okay? What most people do is they're not feeling what's in here, and they hop over into another situation or another relationship, and sure, they're happy for a couple of months, but just like a boy with a new toy, they get bored with the toy and they're like, I still feel like shit. Yeah, you still feel like shit because you're not choosing to respond to life differently. You've got to become a better version of yourself today. You've got to embody the level that you want to move into. All right? Embody that level. Start making the changes emotionally. How do you feel right now? How do you want to feel? And what choice do you need to make to start feeling that way? The way that you're going to feel in the next level. Do you want joy? Do you want health? Do you want peace? Do you want freedom? Where are you not feeling that way right now? Start making the changes by not getting so defensive all the time, by being more open-minded, by learning from others, by being willing to grow, and the changes start to happen in your heart. And very naturally, those changes start to happen outside. If I'm pissed off all the time, you think I'm seeing life clearly? No, I'm seeing life through the filter of being pissed off. If I'm happy, life is going to look very differently, because how I feel projects a signal, and that's the world that I step into. So if you want to step into the next level, you've got to become that next level. Otherwise, you're just reproducing old situations or old relationships because you're not fixing your heart. You got to open up your heart, drop your walls, get honest about what you want and how you want to feel, and then start operating that way. I want to be kind to people, then I'm going to start opening up my heart and smiling at strangers. I want to have a life where I'm always grateful. I'm going to be grateful today. I want a life where I'm always creating and making things happen. I'm going to start, taking up a drawing class or taking up a music class. I'm going to start feeling the way that I want to feel. You're embodying that next level, and then you slide into it, right? You slide into that next level very smoothly because you're in charge of how you want to feel, right? Most people don't want to feel. They're in complete denial, and they recreate the same problems over and over and over again. This is why they always have a new boyfriend or new girlfriend every 3-4 months, because they're not actually changing their heart. You've got to decide who you're going to be in this world, how you want to feel in this world. And the way that you're feeling now is based on a fear or a limitation that you have. You have a choice right now to receive love or joy, even if you're hurting inside. I have a sprained thumb, but I'm still grateful for my life, right? You got to receive joy, love, freedom, peace now. Even if you're going through a hard time, you've got to decide that's all I'm willing to accept. That is all I am willing to accept. And every time I want to judge someone, I'm going to release that judgment, because I'm not perfect either. Every time I want to blame someone, I'm going to ask myself why I'm wanting to project that blame onto them rather than taking accountability for myself, right? Every time someone crosses my boundaries, I'm going to set firm boundaries. I'm going to say, please don't overstep this boundary. You got to stop being a pushover. You got to start living authentically if you want to see your life change. Otherwise, you're out of alignment and nothing is making sense. So if nothing is making sense right now, it's because you're out of alignment. You've got to get properly aligned to see your life blossom. All right. So how do you feel right now? How do you want to feel? What choices do you need to make starting today to feel that way?